In this video, I will be walking you through working an Afterthought heel. If you enjoy this video, give it a like, and please consider subscribing. An Afterthought heel is one of my favorite types of sock heels. It's not too difficult to work. The only tricks are determining where to place your Afterthought heel and picking up the stitches to work the heel. I have here a sock ready to work the heel. This was worked cuff down, so I placed the waist yarn at the desired cuff height. The foot was worked until about 4 inches shorter than my actual foot length. 2 inches is taken up by the toe, and another 2 inches will be taken up by the heel. What I did is half of my number of stitches, I joined a waist yarn and knitted across. I then cut my waist yarn, slid my stitches back, and resumed working with the working yarn. That's all there is to it. Now the trick though is picking up these stitches to work the heel. What I do is locate a stitch in the center. I pull just the waist yarn and snip, being careful not to cut the sock yarn. Then I pick up live stitches the stitches below that waist yarn, I pick up inside the V's, and then above the waist yarn, I remember that the stitches are inverted, so I'm picking up in between the V's. And then I remove stitch by stitch the waist yarn. Like so. It's slow. Take your time. And make sure you get every stitch. You get the idea. So once all of the stitches are released from the waist yarn, you may end up with an extra stitch on top, depending on how you pick them up. So pick up an extra stitch in the corner on the side that needs an extra stitch. Here are all of the stitches picked up, and I have an equal number of stitches on the top and the bottom. One of the stitches here on the bottom is attached, while the other side is not. But then I have all of the upper stitches. So then to work my Afterthought heel, I will join my working yarn and begin knitting across these stitches. As I get to the end of one side, I will pick up an extra stitch. So if I wanted to, I could twist that to the back loop to twist it. Like so, and then as I turn, I want to pick up another extra stitch on this. Here again, get to the back loop, twist it, slip that stitch to the stitch. Then begin working across this needle. Like so. So I would pick up stitches all the way around, picking up one or two extra in the corner, and then it's just a matter of working your preferred heel for this sock. Really, any toe treatment could be turned into an Afterthought heel. Usually for my Afterthought heels, I do a wedge type heel, which is the same as a wedge type toe, where I have a plain number of stitches right at the corners, and I work decreases. And so my heel would look exactly like my toe, and I'd Kitchener stitches at the end. But you could do a round heel, where you work a regular set of decreases in the circumference, or you could do a short row heel, working half of the stitches and then Kitchenering to the other half when you're done. So that's working an Afterthought heel. I hope this was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching.